there, welcome back. So last week I told you about choice fatigue and about how too many options becomes overwhelming and it's more likely to result in a decision to do nothing. And if you missed that one, check it out. I'll add the link to the blog post. But I really wanted to dig a little bit deeper and share another factor of choice fatigue with you this week. And let me illustrate with a scenario. 3 men appear before a parole board consisting of a judge, a criminologist, and a social worker. And all 3 prisoners had completed at least 2/3 of their sentences, but the parole board granted freedom to only one of them. See if you can figure out which one got released. The first prisoner appeared at 8:50 a.m. He was serving a 30-month sentence for fraud. The second prisoner appeared at 3:10 p.m. and he was serving a 16-month sentence for assault. The third prisoner appeared at 4:25 p.m. and he was also serving a 30-month sentence for fraud. Which one of the prisoners do you think was granted parole? Researchers analyzed more than 1,100 parole decisions over the course of a year. What they found was really interesting. Prisoners who appeared early in the morning received parole about 70% of the time, while those who appeared late in the day were paroled less than 10% of the time. So in this case, the odds favored the prisoner who appeared at 8:50 a.m., and he is in fact the one that was released. But even though the third prisoner was serving the same sentence for the exact same crime, he was denied parole, as was the second prisoner whose sentence was shorter than that of the man who was released. The problem was they were just asking for parole at the wrong time of day. Turns out that in addition to the number of options, the other factor of choice fatigue is the time of day that we make decisions. It might seem to make sense that morning people make their best decisions in the morning and night owls make their best decisions at night, but the research does not support that. For the vast majority of people, the best time of day to make sound decisions is in the morning, and this is when we tend to be much more thoughtful about all of our options and we're cautious about risk and rewards. But as the day wears on and decision fatigue sets in, we tend to make riskier decisions. So if you have a big decision that requires really careful consideration, aim to make that one in the morning. And here's a little food for thought. The best decision makers don't restructure the company in the afternoon or make major commitments over cocktails. The best decision makers are the people who know when they can't trust their decision-making ability. Want to learn more about how the brain works and how to make it work better? Check out my book, Happier Hour with Einstein, and the full-color companion gratitude journal, available now on Amazon. And if you enjoyed this neuro nugget, pass it on to someone in your corner of the world, because life is always better when you share the good stuff.